slip off the south. Watch a tone Mercedes Benz lit. It's the Falcons strong. You they kings back to back like a boss 7. Try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting balls like a Grady blitz. Every fact straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATL made me this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports to get torn apart. Home team.
Y'all know what time it is.
Home team. Fans got that chop to the chip with a flex. Hawks in the cut, ice cold like a tag. A-Town legend, I debate with the best. Come weak with the takes, get late to rest. Home team.
And make no mistake about it.
Home team.
It is time for the hottest show on a Tuesday afternoon. Whether anybody knows it or not. We like to do a little something around here on Fans Speak. We drop that link. The Atlanta Falcons gonna be in Madrid.
Don't speak about the sell what you tone. Mercedes Benz lit, this the Falcons throne. UK games back to bed like a boss. Sub bun, try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting boss like a Grady blitz. Every fast straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATM made me, this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports, so you're torn apart. Whole team.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels, excuse me. The entire reason for the late start is because I'm now trying to eat at the wrong time. But you don't know how it is with a busy schedule. But anyway, welcome to Fans Speak. Well, we like to drop the link, which is what I'm about to do in just a minute here. The Atlanta Falcons going to be in Madrid as the home team versus the Cincinnati Bengals in the 2026 season. Man, American football in Madrid. Who'd have thunk it? Well, history is being made, y'all. The NFL, of course, they've been doing a hell of a job expanding American football throughout the globe. Me personally, I'm a bit honored as a Falcon fan to know that for the first time ever, is it for the first time? I think it's for the first time ever. American football going to be played professionally in Madrid for the world to see, man. And the Falcons going to be the home team on that day. So shout out to Arthur Blank and the Falcons for being bestowed that honor by the NFL. Shout out to Arthur Blank and the Falcons for being bestowed that honor, man. That's major. It's a major thing. We may or may not see Big Will a little bit today, maybe a little bit later. He's busy right now dealing with some personal things. But y'all got me still. I'm going to drop the link, man. I ain't going to waste too much more time on it, man. I want to hear what the fans saying today about what's going on with the current state of these Falcons. I want to hear what y'all talking about, man. We've been talking about the quarterback situation. How much belief do you think that the Falcons? How much stock? Let me put that. How much stock are the Falcons putting into Michael Penix Jr. in this 2026 season? Who can they? What's the possibilities of them getting this guy or that guy and whatever? I want to hear what y'all saying about it, man. You've heard what I've had to say. And if you haven't, go back and watch Let's Be Clear from yesterday. Go back and watch last week's shows. And you'll get an idea of where, well, you won't get an idea. You'll know where I stand on it. But I want to hear what y'all got to say today. So I'm about to drop the link and put it in here. Thanks. ATL, come on and talk about it because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything on the Falcons today other than the Madrid information. It's been a busy day. Okay, hold on. Let me pin this in the chat. All right. The link is pinned in the chat. Oh, God. I know Tiny ain't. Tiny, I know you not. I know you didn't do that, Tiny. What's the point, Tiny? What's the point? But anyway, y'all come on, tap the link. The link is pinned in the chat. Oh, let me get this off, Bill. My bad. This how I am when I ain't eating. I'm trying to eat while talking to y'all.
Podcast though, real quick. I'm about to jump on the podcast real quick.
Yep, you already on here, Nicholas Harvey.
What's good, my boy Blakberry?
What's happening, man?
Chilling.
You good, my boy?
Yeah, for sure.
What you got going on today, man? What you want to talk about?
Well, let's talk about how them birds is going to Madrid now. We're gonna be out there in Spain.
Yes, they are.
Even though I went lost record overseas ain't too good. What? We breaking barriers, you feel me? And we're gonna have the new unis on.
Yep, gonna have the new units on. And as a matter of fact, the version. Oh, make sure you turn the stream off in the back.
Oh yeah, my bad.
The version of the uniforms we might be wearing in Madrid might be our color rush versions.
Oh shit.
So,
man, the
be
link,
real interesting.
The leak pictures I seen of the uniforms, I know it's probably AI generated, but the ones I seen look pretty good. So
yeah, I seen the mocks that people put out there thinking that that's what we gonna be looking like, but we're gonna see, man. That some from the rumors from people that done peep that done been privy to have a peep.
yeah,
they liking what they done saw.
As long as we win some games, I don't care what we go out there.
I don't care. They go out there and a wife beating them some shorts.
I'm telling you, wife beating some shorts kind of crazy though.
What's going on with your ATL?
What's good, y'all? What's good?
How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm making it.
God, I always forget to silence this motherfucker.
Did anybody y'all ain't caught that little Michael Pitts, John Gruden conversation they had?
I want to look.
No, I didn't speak on it though. Was it Michael Pierce or was it James?
No, it
Was
was
it
Michael.
Michael Penix or James Pierce Jr.?
It was Michael.
Okay,
QB.
talk
Yeah.
about what they talked about.
So, I mean, they can't. I don't know when it was shot, but the interview was shot or whatnot. But they came in and they are discussing kind of, the Falcons' future, whatnot, and Pitts, and they kind of both said that Pitts was hitting free agency. So I don't know if they were just behind or what the deal was with that. But other than that, they really just talked about his time really after surgery, rehab, where he felt he was at in rehab. He said he felt like he was ahead of, track of it and everything. They really didn't talk about much other than Matt Ryan being a good pick for the leadership role in Atlanta. And I mean, kind of says, what we already knew, but just, it was just a little brief conversation. I think it was like 10, 15 minutes long, and they really didn't discuss much. But what they did talk about was the surgery and whatnot. So I think it was all right.
So what did you take from it watching it?
Really not much. They just they're like master weaver, they just weave through the conversations, they didn't really pinpoint any kind of major topics, really.
Got you.
But I mean, I don't know. I think he thinks he's going into it being QB1 though, I think he said he's going to be ready. I don't know if he is or not. But he didn't have a playbook yet. So I don't really know when you get your playbook, but I kind of figure you need that,
Right. Before I touch on that, let me show some love to the loyal compadres and compadres of the channel. Nicholas Harvey was first on the docket. He on the panel. So with my boy, we got Silk Legacy, aka Deshaun Coswell, in the building. What's up with your Silk? King Treyway in the building. What's going on with you? We got Bernard Cantrell in the house. What's up with you, my boy? Jonte Rozier in the building. What's going on with you, my boy? We got King Atlanta supporter up in here. What's up with you, King Atlanta supporter? Of course, ATL, he on the panel right now. Who else we got? We got Jay Holland in the building. What's up with you, Jay Holland? Appreciate everybody coming through and everybody that's gonna come through when they come through. So I'm just intrigued. I'm kind of intrigued by the. And yeah, make sure the stream not in the background, y'all. Because it's an echo. I'm intrigued on y'all's thoughts on what y'all are thinking. Like, we've had some quarterback controversy, but with the fan base so far, as far as the approach the Falcons should take with Michael Penix Jr. What's you all's thoughts on it? We'll start with you, ATL. What's your thoughts on it?
Man, I mean, I guess it really depends on what direction we go the off season. If we pick up a vet QB or whatnot, I'm not big on the whole rushing the rehab part of it. He's had multiple knee surgeries before, and I feel like every time he's had a knee surgery, being a college athlete, he's been rushed trying to get back on the field. So you're gonna try to advance your rehab as much as you can, at all possibilities. So I think as long as it's there, he's there with the rehab and everything. I think it's going to be hard to take him out of that spot. I mean, really, I don't see us picking up a vet QB that could probably outbeat him in a contest. I mean, QB competition. I mean, Kirk Cousins tried it, didn't do it. So I think he's good enough to at least keep his job if he's healthy enough to play. If he can take a hit, that's a different story.
Okay. What about you, Nick?
I'm kind of on the same boat, except I'm not really with bringing in another vet in again. I don't. It's just because I don't know where Michael Penix's head is at mentally. Like, bringing a vet in could get in his head and he could be thinking, here we go again. And it could hold him back or it could make him propel and get better. But I just think getting another veteran backup is just going down the same road we've been going down.
So, what kind of quarterback would you? My bad, I got a mouthful of food. Hey,
My boy eating right now.
So who would you go for then, QB wise?
right.
Probably
What
like
stature of a quarterback? What status of a quarterback then?
probably like see, I'm gonna catch a lot of flack, but like I could go like I said last week, like I could go for somebody like I could bring in Kyler. I mean, he a vet, but he's still young enough to where if he was to beat out MPJ, then we can still get quality years out of him. I just don't want. This is what I don't want to happen. I don't want us to bring in a quarterback and we find out that Michael Penix is not the guy, and then now we relying on some 36, 37-year-old quarterback, and we got to start all over again. If they as the coaching staff feel like Michael Penix is not the one, I say we go ahead and get a young guy because we all know the draft not that deep when it comes to quarterback. So might as well go get a young guy, young enough that if he does beat out Michael Penix for the starting job, we can build off him for a couple years instead of going to get somebody like Joe Flacco. We only get a year maybe out of him.
Well,
Gotcha.
I'll see you right here. What's up, guys? How you doing?
What's up, LeSean?
Well, I'll say this right here. I think we need to get Troy Bacon, the assistant, the backup quarterback for the Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Penix the same age. That'd be a good competition, and whoever wins get a starting job. Because I don't think. See, this right here, a lot of people are so. I don't want to give up on Penix by giving somebody else a job. You're not giving somebody the job. If you're going to competition, that's not giving somebody a job. They earn the job. And I think Troy is the best way. He's not old. He's a good quarterback, and he would make Penix work harder.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with somebody like that. Somebody in that age bracket. That's fine. I just don't want another quarterback in here with a lot of tread on their tires. Like, I feel like
No
just
Joe
going backwards.
Flacco's or nothing.
No, I reckon Troy. I mean, Troy is a good fit for Cincinnati offense anyway, because he likes to do the. I mean, he athletic. He can run if he wants to, but he's more of a pocket quarterback, and he's something that fit Cincinnati style.
I've heard people say Kyler Murray or Murray, but I mean, where's his mental state at?
Kyler Murray, he's not a good fit for the fancy style. I don't see that. I mean, you got to think about what kind of coach Stefanski is. You can't just think about the quarterback.
Yeah.
Because if you just think about quarterback, everybody saying anybody can do the job, but no, they can't. I mean, Russell Wilson, he can't do it. I mean, someone like Troy, somebody like.
So what do y'all feel about Anthony Richardson?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
I mean,
Hell no.
He done.
I don't know if he done. I don't know if he done, but
ass. He sucks. I want to know why you don't think Kyler Murray fit in the Stefanski scheme.
One thing
or Tommy Rees scheme.
One thing he's short as hell.
Well, he's short in anybody's scheme. In scheme, you should.
Well, he like 5'10",
Yeah,
something
he's
like
Look
that.
good that in cleats, yeah.
And another thing, he play around where he don't want to read the playbook. I mean,
But he might come here and change. You know what I'm saying, man? Bro, breath of fresh air might do him some good. You never know. I'm not trying to stick up for him. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Kyler Murray not coming here, but you know.
And then he got an attitude problem. I know you want. I mean, who wants to with some funk? But he ain't no Jim McMahon.
I mean, what I'm saying is, if it can happen, for Sam Darnold,
you went way back.
It can happen for anybody.
Well, I'm from Chicago, so that's why I said it. and Jim McMahon, he will hit you in your mouth.
What's up with you, Larry?
Just Larry.
What it do, fella? What it do?
What it do with the business
with you, my boy?
So,
and Larry, to answer your question, I was a rocker back in the days. That was my hair was like that.
Say what, bro?
I said I was a rocker back in the day. I just sing rock music.
And Mr. John in here. No, Mr. John want Kyler Murray to come to Atlanta.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yo, wait a minute. Can I say good evening before I get y'all on this man? Good grief, man.
God damn, the spokesman got in.
Hey, don't do my OG John like that, man.
See, well, hey.
Man,
now,
one word yet.
Larry called him OG long-winded.
Before I doggone even get in here, man, you know, shoot. Hey, see, now, I help clean out little Vietnam now. I don't want y'all keep that shit up.
Okay, now. Watch out there now. We might need you over there in Iran.
Hey, these youngins don't know nothing about that.
We might need you over there in Iran, Mr. John.
No. Hey. they just like Richard Pryor said, they want to go to Allah quick. They want to go see his highness and want to take everybody with them. I said, I ain't going by myself.
You gotta know when to hold them.
Yeah, man. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
What it do, OG? What it do?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. But whether y'all show me any love or not, I'm gonna show some to y'all.
You know, it's out.
You know, you my OG. You my OG. I don't give a damn
what the top award though.
What do y'all want to see? What the top award?
Blakberry. Murray.
Being quarterback.
They were talking about Kyler Murray, yo.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray is going to be a starting quarterback somewhere else, dog. It would not be the Falcons. And let me tell you why.
But would you be mad if they went and got him though?
Yeah.
I'm
finna explain why. It really have nothing to do with MP9. I ain't gonna lie, that my dog. I rock with him, so hell yeah, I don't want another quarterback coming in. But when I watch Kyler Murray play, I don't think he really run the offense the way the coaches is putting it out there. Because when you watch him play when he was on the field, because he get hurt a lot too, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he hurt
he
a lot
do.
too.
But the thing
is, bro, he have to be in more shotgun than anything because he cannot just see over the line.
You right.
He's too small. So he run out the pocket a lot of times. Yes, his legs can be a key. But like, to be honest, bro, now that you got DNs and outside linebackers running 4-3s and 4-4s, bro, that really doesn't matter no more. You get what I'm saying?
Unless he can do that jump throw like Drew Brees used to do.
Right, but it's like his offensive tendency is what? Run out the pocket and using his legs to create the extra play. Okay, that's cool.
Because as soon as it's not there, he gonna go.
Yeah, but okay, when the defense key in of knowing that, okay, we know if we can't let him get in that number, he gonna run. So we would rather put him in that position more than him throwing it because shit, we being honest, bro, he ain't really accurate. Okay, he got an arm, but he's not really that hellified QB. Like
I can see what you're saying.
I'm not a person I'm not a fan of, but he can run and boom, boom, boom. Like, you got to play the position how the position is being played. And okay, running is in part of it, But as in quarterbacking, you're not really reading the field a lot of times. You get what I'm saying? So I don't really think it would be a fit. If we do it, it's cool, but I don't think it will be long term.
So you saying that he's not Stetson Bennett?
Say that again.
So you saying he's not Stetson Bennett?
Nah, hell nah.
That's
Stetson
number
Bennett a little bit. Stetson Bennett a little bit more accurate.
You
Now,
said Stetson Bennett.
yeah, Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett a little bit more accurate.
I'm gonna be honest. Why the hell we keep talking about him too?
Man, it's a possibility he's gonna come here.
Man,
I
now,
mean, but like, what has Stetson Bennett showed you to say he can come in and do the job?
He ain't showed me shit, but
what have you not seen?
Right. So
Well,
it's like, is we living off of Stetson Bennett college
No,
games?
hell no, nope, you can't.
No.
well,
You gotta take them blinders off. You gotta take them blinders off.
Yeah.
now
He
I'm
did
gonna say
play
this.
now.
I'm gonna say this about anything we get. Okay, we ain't going to Walmart. We going to Food Depot. We going to Dollar General.
Food Club.
Yeah, that's what we doing. Now we get in Food Club and then try to get something out of the bargain bin. We really scraping the doggone bottom of the barrel.
Pick 5.
So yeah, that what, 3 for $5 or 5 for $10 or whatever. But see, right now we in a real crazy spot.
Yeah, we really.
There were people talking about, hey, well, we need to get a quarterback, but we don't need to start a quarterback controversy. Okay, so you're not planning on winning no games, right?
I feel like, to be honest, Mr. John, any quarterback we bring in, it's gonna be quarterback controversy.
Yes, and that's where I was going with my point. That's where I was going with my point. Because see, thing is now, if you want to win next year, it's going to automatically be a quarterback controversy because you got a man that you paying buku money sitting over there rehabbing trying to get better. All right. So if that's the case, and I mean, I as a fan, I want to win, and I want Michael Penix to come back so we can get a fair shot to see what it is that he has. So I'm between a rock and a hard place.
So
all right.
That's not to cut you out. That's why I feel like OG that the Falcons that's the main reason why they're not saying what they're doing at the quarterback position. Because I feel like the Falcons is really looking at like we don't want to put Stefanski in the position where he confused of like, damn, I just came from Cleveland of having to look at 3-4 different types of QB styles and see what my offensive coordinator trying to do with this one, and this one. So I feel like the Falcons are really finna give the bang for their buck and try to see what I can give them until it really time to get another QB.
But the thing is, like this regime, this coaching staff is not tied to Michael Penix. So who's to say that they got a plan to bring their guy in? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not tied to none of the players we got.
I mean, that's
they
true.
Ain't tied to the whole roster.
Yeah. Well, and something else too. I don't know whether you guys ever saw the cartoon Super Chicken.
I don't know what that is.
No.
Okay, well, go check it out.
That probably a little too old for my blood.
There was a saying. There was a saying that Super Chicken used to always tell his sidekick when he was complaining about stuff happening to him and being a sidekick. He said, "Look, son, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it," and that's where Stefanski is, because see, this situation, he knew what was going on. He knew everything that was happening. He knew the circumstances. He knew about Michael Penix and everything. Okay,
that's
the only new stuff
they know. Some we know. We don't.
Yeah,
know.
well. The reason why I'm saying that is that it's not a situation where he's going to be confused by what the Falcons do. He's going to have a major say in what the Falcons does, because he's the doggone head coach. Mm-hmm. You know, he's the head coach. You know, just like when Arthur Smith came here. Hey, he knew he had Matt Ryan here. He knew he had a franchise that he had to build back up or whatever. He decided to do something stupid. All right, that was you, son. Hey, can't blame nobody for the situation that you decided to, come and take.
He created that shit.
The best three quarterbacks for this regime right here is Taylor. I mean Troy. What was name? Troy Bacon.
Yeah.
Stetson Bennett and Jimmy G. Those are the
Jimmy
best
G?
three.
You
Yeah,
said?
yeah. To fit the Panther scheme, they all fit that scheme.
Now, what scheme is he going to run?
I don't think he said, but
It's gonna be a
from
run
the
first scheme.
Run
from the
first
Yeah,
clip I
game.
saw, it's
Okay,
it's a little
so
outside zone mixed with it.
hey,
Gap
We
scheme, inside
running
out.
zone scheme and gap scheme.
Gap scheme, yeah.
so do you really need a quarterback? Period. Can't you
No.
direct snap to the running back?
A
I hope they
No,
put a
now
lot of that
listen.
in there.
Hey,
no,
John, now
hell
listen.
no.
This right here was a conversation me and Blakberry had on my channel the other day. We got to
Okay.
build a team for a quarterback instead of building a team around a
Around the
quarterback.
quarterback. That's okay now.
Facts.
Dropping them
Facts.
nuggets.
So
Facts.
in saying that, we could be like Houston. So what happened when CJ Stroud went down? Davis Mills came in and went 4-0. That's what I'm saying. You build a team for a quarterback, not
And not
around a
certain
quarterback.
type of guy.
So that way
Yeah.
it don't matter what quarterback we got in
Oh,
there.
yeah. Well, you're supposed. I mean, you're absolutely right. You're supposed to build an offense. Okay, no matter as long as you just plug somebody in there, and they've been practicing with the first team, second team, whatever. Your offense is supposed to work. That's what Shanahan doing out there in San Francisco.
But
He
think
took
about what we've been
Mr.
trying to do here in
Irrelevant.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Since Mike Vick was here in Atlanta, we've been trying to build an offense around the quarterback.
See those.
And the
See
one
those
time
people.
we built the team for a quarterback, what happened? We went to the Super Bowl.
and that was
Matt Ryan was already here though.
Think about it. Matt Ryan was passing the ball to everybody that year. We had almost 12, 13 different people catch a touchdown in one season.
Well, they had to beat Matt Ryan in the doggone head and then send him to the chiropractor so he could turn his head.
Well,
Yeah.
Matt Ryan, look, man. Matt Ryan. Hey, I know y'all saw that meme somebody put in well, it was in Atlanta Bird game where they had Stevie Wonder head on top of Matt Ryan and it was saying Julio out there someplace.
Just throw it up. Just throw it up.
But it was Kyle Shanahan's offense. He brought his offense there. And since Matt Ryan was the quarterback here, look, Matt, you got to get better at looking a damn round. When you come out from under the center, look around, see if you can find somebody. That's why he was throwing to 13 different receivers. Kyle Shanahan made Matt Ryan. He drugged Matt Ryan kicking and screaming.
We ain't gonna act like Matt Ryan wasn't good before Kyle Shanahan got. Come on now, we went to the playoffs 5 years before Kyle Shanahan even got here.
You did. And what happened?
It don't matter. The same thing happened with Kyle Shanahan. Lost.
No, we went to the Super Bowl under Kyle Shanahan.
What happened?
Kyle
Shanahan put the 49ers job over the Falcons, and we lost. The same thing.
When you go,
so we can't hold up. Kyle Shanahan just built Matt Ryan. And that's the case. You better say that Matt Ryan built Julio.
He did. They built each other. Quarterbacks and wide receivers are symbiotic. One can't exist without the other. Man can't throw it to himself, and the quarterback can't catch it for himself.
Hell, so these Julio fans, Julio can throw it and catch it his damn self. They don't show
now see that's another conversation. Now I can't hang in there, but I can't go along with that because you needed Matt Ryan. You needed Matt Ryan to throw to Julio, but what Kyle Shanahan did for Matt Ryan after Matt Ryan finally went to quarterback camp in 2015, man, we set records that year. The man won MVP under Kyle Shanahan. All those years that we were winning 12 and 13 games, Matt Ryan never won MVP. But that 2016 year, man, the Falcons were scary. They were scary. Because
looked
that
like
man
Matthew
hung
Stafford
his foot in Matt Ryan's ass. Say what now?
It looked like Matthew Stafford this year with the Rams.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he hung his foot in Matt Ryan there. Look, Matt, you can be better. You can be better. He pushed him. And man, look at what happened. You know. And see, when you win, and the reason why I put 2016 over all of the other years, you won a championship. You won the conference championship. You went into the conference championship game, beat Green Bay. Who do we beat? Green Bay? Yeah. We beat Green Bay in the conference championship game. That was the first championship game that we had here. We hosted the NFC championship game here in Atlanta. Woo, man. That high time. And no wonder people keep bringing it up because we ain't been nowhere near that since.
It ain't easy replacing a Matt Ryan. It ain't easy replacing
no
franchise
it's not
quarterback.
It's not.
It is not. And
that's not what everybody was saying a couple years ago, though, when we traded them away. Everybody made it seem like it was so easy to replace him.
Right.
We didn't know how good we had it.
And a lot of them same people have ever since. A lot of them same people done retracted and done, you know, they appreciate Matt Ryan a little bit more. But part of what I was asking the fan base in general was, do you think it was a good idea for off the blank to put Matt Ryan under this amount of pressure, seeing as he's regained the hearts of a lot of Falcon fans once he left because they seen that it went easy replacing him, and now you're putting him in a situation where if he fails,
man, that
are you tarnishing his legacy in Atlanta?
No. That man had so much criticism on him. They ain't one about him.
Because now we got to separate the football player Matt Ryan from the business executive. Business executive Matt Ryan.
The grass ain't got nothing to do with what he's doing in the front office.
No, it doesn't. And
he'll never, because contrary to what people believe, Matt Ryan not running out on that field next season. Number two, not coming back. So not as a quarterback.
Now, this is why the question that Blakberry asked. This is why, if you're concerned about a legacy, yes, you know, you got two different paths here. You got Matt Ryan, the quarterback. You got Matt Ryan, the executive. Now, Matt Ryan, the quarterback, qualified beyond all description because he was out there. He was our quarterback. Matt Ryan, the executive, don't have no bones. He don't have no bones. Now, what I just said about the other situation, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it.
My bad.
You know, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. Now, and thing is, all executives go through this because, I mean, no matter whether it's the Patriots, whether it's the Browns, whether it's the Rams or whatever, your front office mess up or has a problem, hey, y'all gonna get it, especially up north. See, what we doing down here, man, this ain't nothing. Man, shoot, if you mess around up there in Philadelphia and mess up a Super Bowl or do something wrong, you'll have a bag of dog doo-doo on your front porch burning.
Oh, boy, them Philadelphia fans are the worst.
Yeah, New York and Boston and Cleveland and all those places where the NFL was born, where professional football was born there, those die hard, like the dog pound up there in Cleveland. Now, they got championships and they pass. They got legacy fans up there. All right. See, we down here, give the man another chance. Oh, don't be so hard on him. Ease up. Shoot. Man, up there, man, them jokers be done burnt the whole stadium down.
Well, we want to hand out Kleenex.
Yeah. Now, hey, you remember, you guys remember or have ever seen when there was a game, I think it was Cleveland and Jacksonville or whatever, and the referees blew the call And them jokers started throwing beer bottles down there on the ground. And man, they were bopping referees and everybody in the doggone head. I mean, it was on. Them people don't play.
I just hope that Stefanski, when we in the game and he know a player is really stinking the place up, take his ass out the game. Because I can tired of us for many years have a sorry player in the game
and leave
and leave him and other
leave
teams.
Hey, he'll leave that pitcher now. He'll leave that pitcher there on the mound and won't even go visit him. He's just sit up there.
like JD. They kept throwing the ball to JD. Oh, they JD side. Like, oh well, they keep him in the game. We gonna keep running on him. Keep him in the game. We keep throwing the ball to him. Take that man out of the damn game. Put him alone in. Lord have mercy. That man don't know where he at. I mean, he's smart. He went to Harvard. He's brain smart, but he just
I got tired of hearing that shit last year. He's very smart, man. What the hell? He's smart at looking at the damn tape.
No. He's very smart. He don't have common sense at all.
Well, we have been slow to making adjustments. You know that because
John. We paused. We weren't slow. We paused. We didn't even move.
Yeah. That was a knock on Dan Quinn, wasn't
it? Yes, it was.
That was a knock on Dan Quinn. You don't know how to make adjustments. You don't know how to make adjustments. Whatever. Cause see, hey, if your right guard getting beat like a bass drum on every play, how long is it gonna take for you to doggone put a tight end over there or shift the blocking over that way to keep that man from getting beat? You know, cause see, hey, let me ask y'all, can we cut blocker anymore? I mean, take a joker's knees out. Did they outlaw that?
No, can't do that anymore.
See, hey man, that used to be the way. You mess around there and you see some joker legs up at the sky and his head at the ground on one of the plays. Ooh, they got him.
OG, you still stuck back in time. God damn.
Hey man, I used to love to see that.
Blakberry.
I used to hate it.
Blakberry.
I hate them goddamn cut block.
I got it, Blakberry. Richie Grant, the Blakberry favorite player.
My favorite player?
He used to get on my damn nerves. What the hell is he doing on the field? Sometimes you take him out the game. You got 3 other safeties over there that's way better than him.
Some of these guys got to be on the field.
If they were way better, they would have been playing.
Yeah.
No.
Well, now, you know, I used to think that.
Yeah,
I used to think that. But you got some coaches that now, and I know you guys have seen it. You'll sit up there and watch, just like Silk is saying. You'll sit up there and watching and you looking. God, dog, man, how is this happening over and over and over again? You get beat. Instead of you turning with the man, you turn all the 360 degrees around, and the man is steady leaving you while you spinning around the wrong damn way. And what game was that where I'm trying to think of who it was. Joker was looking up in the air for the ball, and the ball just dropped right beside him. I said, "Oh, this oh, geez."
Now, right. I definitely think that JD Bertrand, he should have had his ass benched after that first game when he was they was picking on him all game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And Josh Wood
he was scared to even
should have got an opportunity. Yeah, see, that's the intelligent part about it. And you don't if you using a third string guy anyway, you giving a third string guy a chance anyway, right? He go out there and stank up the damn field. your common football senses should say, okay, the third string guy, he's ass in real game situations. Now let me put the fourth string guy in there and see if he can rise to the case. What you got to lose? It ain't like you sitting down somebody that's a starter. You sitting down the third string guy.
But I got emotional connect with this player.
Yeah, I don't. But see, that's. Let me tell you, I don't think that's what it is. It's not that he was attached emotionally to anybody. If anything, it's just that he was too damn dumb to know that you got the third string linebacker in there screwing up. Nobody's gonna say anything about your judgment for sitting his ass down.
Nope.
Nobody's gonna judge you for that. It's not like you was sitting down Divine Diablo or Kate Ellis. You sitting down the third string guy. So if you give the special teams guy a chance or the practice squad guy a chance, ain't nobody gonna frown at that. We see JD Bertrand get his ass torched out there and tattooed out there. We see it.
I was thinking ain't gonna say that talking about why you move that man. He ain't gonna say that. He ain't gonna say none of that. If you winning, he ain't saying shit to you.
Yeah, do your job, coach. Do your job. You know, and I'm looking at, all right, head coach. Isn't he supposed to go right to the doggone defensive coordinator or that defensive backs coach or that, those other people? Hey, man, get me somebody else down here. Get me somebody else out here.
Yeah.
Or we adjust the coverage to see if we can cover over this. But if you can't cover over it because the man bad, hey, buddy, get off my feet. Come have a seat over here.
I'm not doing that but one time.
Oh God.
I ain't doing that but one time. Adjusting coverage to accompany somebody's weaknesses. I ain't doing that but one time.
And
if that shit don't work, I'm taking his ass off the field.
They
and I'm
did
back
that.
to my
They did that,
plan.
bro, in that San Fran game. They did it, and he still fucked up.
Yeah, well, it's time for him to come have a seat. We need to coach you up.
I don't need to see him touch the field this year.
But Blakberry,
we need to coach you up or cut you.
These coaches now we got right here, they got some real attitude. you gonna see some snapping heads over here, boy. Fancy, he don't play the radio. Bill Canahan, he don't play the radio. Rick don't play the radio, and then Audi don't play the radio. Their name Audi. The defense line coach. What's his name?
Nate
Ollie.
Yeah, he don't play the radio either.
He don't.
No, you don't see him hollering on people on the sideline.
All coaches holler at somebody.
Yeah, you suffer hell if you don't.
Yeah.
Whoa. Mike Smith never hollered at nobody.
I'm not impressed by coaches that get fired up.
Now the worst cussing. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I done seen Mike Smith on some old footage holler at the players.
Yeah, I done seen him get after Matt Ryan.
But did you see
Mike Smith?
Yes, sir.
I'm about to look.
But did you see Raheem? No.
Bro, that's Raheem, bro. He chewed bubble.
That's why that motherfucker gone.
Man, the worst cussing I ever saw. And I've been, Keith Armstrong got close. And hey, Blakberry, that cut I always play a Keith Armstrong.
Yeah, him in the film room.
Yeah, in the film room, man. I said, man, that's my coach right there. But I saw a dude do better. Jim Hannafin, offensive line coach, that old joker with Rick. Man, I was up when the Falcons had their training camp right off of that Suwannee exit up there. Man, that doggone Jim Hannafin, that joker had some cuss words I ain't heard since he cussed. This joker, God damn it, you fucking goddamn motherfucker, get your goddamn it. What the fucking goddamn shit? Chewing tobacco coming out of both sides of my mouth while he talking.
What about the wide receiver coach, Robisky?
Oh, I hadn't seen him. I'm going to
No,
look.
but he'll cuss you out. He
Yeah.
will cuss you out. And ask Ronnie White. He came to his house to beat his ass.
Oh, you talking about? You talking about
Robisky, ain't it?
Robisky.
Yeah.
But they got to be real good friends too. They got because hey, that year when Kyle Shanahan came there in 2015, and Kyle Shanahan heard everybody on the radio talking about why he wasn't throwing the ball to Roddy White, and then we found out that he was trying to phase Roddy White out, and he had Matt Ryan throw to Roddy White how many times in a row? It was about 5 or 6 times in a row, and Robisky told Roddy White, he said, "Hey man, I don't know, he's trying to prove a point or something, but he's gonna be coming at you. He's gonna be coming at you." And man, boy,
hey,
Roddy White.
I was coached by Omegas, and me and my teammates, we all thought we had the same name, motherfucker.
I knew it, motherfucker.
So that's kind of that's part of the reason why. That's part of the reason why I am the way I am is because it was instilled in me. Tough love was instilled in me as a young player a long time ago, and I understood that the pressure that was being applied was going to either make me into a diamond or it was going to burst pipes. Which one is going to be? So that's why I don't have an issue with fans having the same outlook I got when it comes to Michael Penix Jr. I don't want this little motherfucker to think shit handed to him. Nothing.
No.
Yeah. Look, I want this nigga to wake up every day and feel his job. That's what I want. I want the Kyler Murrays and the Mac Joneses and the Jimmy Garoppolo's. I want them to possibly land in Atlanta. Well, I know for sure that they capable of taking his job.
Y'all saw him today.
It's either gonna make him better, or it's gonna make him. Or it's gonna show us what he really made. Or is he weak, or is he strong?
Y'all saw him today on Grugen's what the Grugen show?
I saw the notification. I hadn't had a chance to look at it, but I was
Michael on Grugen. Wasn't it Gruden, the coach, Gruden?
Yeah.
That's what ATL was on here talking about earlier.
He talking about, yeah, man, I'm feeling good. I think I'm ahead of time, and I'm gonna be running next week, man, and everything. What you say, Blakberry, a while back when he started talking like that? He gave him false hope. That you saying?
Yeah, he gonna give him his. He giving himself that shit, dog. It's up to the fan to believe that shit or they won't, bro. That man, whatever he feel like he gonna do, bro, he gonna do, gang. At the end of the day, bro, it's on the right. I would want to goddamn be ahead of schedule too, and be on point to get to try to come back and show what I can do. Who don't want to be this? I don't understand. To me, this confidence of saying, "Boy, I'm ready to get back." I ain't looking at it no other way. This false hope shit, this up to the person to believe he lying or telling the truth, or it's up to the person. If you believe it, you believe it. You don't, you don't. But I think you got to keep yourself in that mentality of I'm doing what I got to do to get back on the field to show what I am. That's all he's saying. I'm trying to get back on the field to show who I am.
No, I'm not faulting him. I'm faulting the fans. Don't just start telling everybody, oh yeah, he gonna be back for a week. Calm down. We don't know when he gonna come back, so just calm down.
But that's up to the person. That ain't up to.
It ain't about truth or lies. It ain't about truth or lies, Larry. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it'll be? I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. Do you think he gonna be in training camp, participating fully?
Shit, I don't know, bro. I'm not a doctor, bro. I don't. Just
give me your honest opinion. Do you think he's going to be in training camp participating?
To be honest, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna cut to you. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I don't even know, bro.
Okay,
Like,
so if he's not in training camp, that likely means he ain't gonna be in. He not gonna participate in the preseason too, right?
right.
Do you think it's smart for him to start this season coming off of ACL or prepared ACL? Not even a full year. Not even a full year. You think it's smart for them to start him in 2026?
I mean, if I'm him, bro, I want to get back on the field. So I'm gonna do what it takes. If the organization say no, shit, they say no.
But Larry, what I'm asking you is,
do
do you think it's smart?
I think that's an organization thing. So on that home team, I think that's an organization situation to where they want him to start or not. Because if he can be ready and they can tell his head, hell no, we want you to wait the next year and let this dude we got come in and handle his business. You get what I'm saying? So, but if to be honest, shit, that answer really up in the air, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that up in the air. Because of like what we were saying, you really don't have time to waste either. So it's like you either want him to show what you got if he really ready. If he not, and you got to make it a quarterback competition next year, that's what it's gonna be. But then it's like now you back in week one again. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that answer there. I mean, that question that kind of really is like a yeah and a no. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, you really want him to really sit out if I'm the organization. Because I really want him to get all the way back to where he need to be. Yeah, if he down when the doctor say he down, okay, that's cool. But us deep down, we might really want him to sit out. But shit, at the same time, we got to see what he got at a full rate to make this quarterback decision even more easier at the end of this upcoming season to determine, okay, y'all, we got to hit the drawing board with the QB. He ain't got it. Oh, well, shit, he showed us what we needed to see. Okay, we're going to run it back, and let's keep pointing to the situation. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't going to lie. I don't really know home team. Like, I would say no, to be honest.
What about I mean, you're not gonna know the answer to that until
I
he gets hit either.
I appreciate that answer. Go ahead, ATL. Go ahead.
I just say you ain't gonna know any of that until he gets hit either. So you ain't gonna know any of that till the first game till he takes a hit to make to see if he can make it or not. You know, right. It depends on that first hit whether or not he's gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Like this, I don't think he's gonna make it to the first game. I say like this. I think they're gonna sit him. Because every time you hear them talk, what the main thing they talk about? Getting his getting him healthy. Y'all they talk about it. Main healthy. Huh?
What else you gonna talk about? That's what he gotta do. It ain't shit else to talk about with this guy. He's hurt. That's all it boiled down to. He hurt.
It's a little more than he's hurt. It's a little more than he's hurt. He, for all of the time that he's been on the football field, you add up all the games he's been on the football field, he's still, quote unquote, learning to be a quarterback in the NFL. All right. This injury set that program back. To groom him, to get him to be a quarterback.
Shit,
the fact that you had two people who didn't know what the hell they were doing in an offensive coordinator as well as a quarterback coach set him back even further.
Right. So the injury just added on.
Yeah. So the injury just compounded the situation and made the situation worse. Now, one thing that I was hoping that Penix did in this offseason or was able to do prior to him getting injured is to go to a quarterback camp. Because he damn sure he wasn't learning anything here with those two. Okay. Yeah, he wasn't learning nothing from those two. All right. Now, you go to a quarterback camp. So, my rationale about that is it was good enough for Tom Brady. It's good enough for you, for anybody to go and continue to improve on your craft, to get your craft straightened out, to do things that can enhance what it is that you do on the field. Practice. Lift weights, eat right, go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. Whatever the hell it is that you need to do, that's what you need to do to improve your craft. It's the same thing that I be hollering about at the Hawks channel. You got a damn man you about to pay $25 million a year to. The Joker can't shoot free throws. They said the man don't even know how to hold a ball in his hand, and you paying this man 20. Man, don't get me started. Let me go.
Y'all about to get John into a whole nother doggone conversation.
I just cut it off. I just stopped it because
I think that's the main reason why, bro. Like the programming of what they're gonna do with the quarterback situation, it might take a little more longer because of I think like it'll be a slap in the face if you not even get this dude a shot, and you knowing he didn't, and you knowing he came into a bad situation. It will be a slap in the face if you not even give him a shot. So it's right. Like, I think too, we got to look at a lot of variables in this situation when it come down to this dude. They didn't want to play the dude when he did get on the field because you didn't give him no options when he was on the field. At the end of the day, yes, he messed up. He didn't really play to what he needed to play. But shit, when you looked at the variables of the situation, it's like, what y'all giving this guy? Like, okay, Drake London ain't out there. You ain't scheming on the offense to get pissed the ball more. You down there running B-John in the ground. You got Al Justin there looking at the stars all game. Like, it's crazy, bro, because it's like, damn, now you got this young guy thinking like, shit, these folks might just let my ass up out of here because my history of my injuries. So it's like, I can't do nothing but tell y'all I'm going to be here by week 1. Boy, I got to touch the field.
You going to let the man, you're right. You're right. You going to let the man go on a humbug. You don't even know what the man can doggone do. And man, it would have been very, very easy for you, a qualified offensive coordinator. Okay, you know you got a potential problem on the right side. Wilkinson, third string. All right, because your right person over there, he's not here. Caleb McGarry not here. All right. Now, instead of y'all going and finding somebody to hold that side down, we got it, coach. Don't worry about it. We gonna put that man over here and he gonna do good. Now, Wilkinson did pretty good. All right. Okay. But you needed somebody over there because that's the most important side for a left-handed quarterback, that blind side over there. You know, that's the most important thing.
What's going on, fellas?
You roll with that. That was me. That was me. I had to get rid of some folks.
What's up,
man? What's going on, man? What's happening with it, John? What you ranting about right now? You've been sitting here fussing about Phoenix or whatever the whole time, but I agree with you on that line because we've been sitting here talking about that since he got here. Blakberry, thank you for letting me up. I say this, man, on that whole situation. I say again.
I say, hey, Ryan.
Always.
What's going on, Deshae? Always, everybody on the chat and folks in the chat. Before I get started, man, hit that like and subscribe button for these folks or whatever. This man putting in some work right now. Go ahead and support him. But let's get to it. The first thing I'll say is this. That offensive line been shaky since Matt Ryan was here, even in his last 4 years. They never tried to upgrade it. Let's be real. No one wants to talk about that. Everybody wants to keep blaming this and that. Let's be real. They never built pass protection. We can run the ball all day.
Good.
We can run the ball all day. We literally can close our eyes and we can say Bijan gonna get 3 to 4 yards or Tyler Algier is gonna get 3 to 4 yards. Easy. But pass protection, man, that thing has been as shaky as Tommy Hearn's chin was at 88. It's just what it is. So let's be honest. When you're talking about Penix, he has talent. You can't take that away from him. But his body is made of glass. Somebody got to get him in that weight room and get him some milk first to help him out. Secondly, what needs to happen? In this draft, you got to start looking for blindside protection for this dude. Say what you want about McGarry, but that's been a train wreck with pass blocking. Okay, he can run block. The problem is this. The pass blocking isn't consistent. And you're willing to risk your future quarterback's earning potential for that? And the time you have him, he's already older. He's closer to 30 than he is 25. So if we're going to be honest about this whole thing, you must build around him. Drake wasn't there this year. You chose not to use Chris Blair, who's a monster, and we didn't use him. You had Kadero Hodge, who was in the doghouse for God knows what reasons. You had guys that had time. You choose to use Drummond. You choose to use Steele. Out of all people, you choose to use Steele, who's inconsistent, but you pass up on guys that can run 4-3s, they can stretch the field. They could have opened it up for Pitts in that sense. Let's just be real. But again, this is what happens when you have someone who's incompetent, who couldn't coach themselves out of a wet paper bag with a box cutter. It's just what it is. So the more and more you sit back and think about it, you got Alex Van Pelt here, one of the best developers of quarterbacks in the league, period. So you've given him a real quarterback coach. You've given him Bill Callahan, who pretty much is going to go to the Hall of Fame eventually for being an offensive line coach. He's going to be one of those guys that goes. Because if you look at the products that he's had success with run blocking and pass blocking. Jake Matthews, you got to find his replacement at this point. He's long in the tooth. Yes, he's reliable, but eventually you got to move on. Eventually you have to move on. And my thing is, you got to start building this line now. Right now, this draft is loaded with talent in the offensive line side of things. Yes, we need a defensive tackle. That's a guy that I would just go get because we're soft in the middle on the defense. But I'm trying to prioritize this offensive line in this draft, and then we can grab us a receiver in the undrafted free agency market. I don't want a pretty draft. I need something ugly that's going to get the job done, that's going to protect this quarterback. Most people aren't going to agree with this, but here's the thing. Do you want to have a pretty draft the way you can talk trash? Oh, my GM did this, and this, and you got the same problem with your own line? Or do you want an ugly draft to be able to say, look, whoever steps behind here is going to be able to help us get to the playoffs. All you got to do is just drive the car and don't crash the Cadillac. That's all you got to do. That's what I got for you on that, man.
Hey, I was always told long time ago, my dad bought a camshaft.
Oh, Lord.
He bought a camshaft. I'm going to put this in the car. Now, son, this is as pretty as this thing going to ever look.
Hey, John.
Once
be
that
real
oil,
on that.
Once that,
Yep. Yep. It ain't going to be pretty once it get to work.
No, it's got to go to work. And it's going to work in some of the harshest conditions you going to ever encounter. But
And here's the other thing. You can't run Bijan into the ground either. You got to find somebody else to take care of his legs, because the way that his running style is, yes, it's beautiful, but it's like a deer running through a minefield.
That's why you
Eventually, even if you don't keep Tyler, there are multiple players that you can go get. Like right now, I'm just doing, like I said, right now I'm doing stuff on my show talking about guys that aren't even talked about. Like, it's some HBCU running backs that come in here and do what Tyler did. Curtis Allen is one. Over 2,000 yards this year and won the Harlan Hill Award, which is the FCS Heisman. Come on. You got a guy that's about 5'11", 205, 210, and is a bowling ball. Can block, catch, does a lot of the things that Tyler can do with a little bit more speed. I would say this here. If you look at his running style, he's a cross in between, I'll say, with current Falcon running backs and maybe a pass running back. He'll remind you a little bit of an Anton Smith with a Gerald Riggs physicality. Best way to describe it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. See, I would really love to go to just a gap scheme exclusively, because
we don't have the personnel for that.
I want to knock some people over. I just want to knock some people over. I mean, beat them up, hold them out.
Have y'all seen the size of the old linemen they've been bringing in? Those some bitch been. There's some bitch from me, dog.
There's a bunch of
hey, I'm tired of having these itty bitty doggone offensive linemen, man.
The center they brought in down there 6'6", 6'7". What the fuck?
general manager, offensive line, old offensive line player.
So what do y'all think we do with Jack Nelson moving forward?
Man,
You got to put him at that tackle spot because he played tackle. He was better at tackle than he was at guard at Wisconsin. You got to let him take his lumps at this point because you drafted him. That right there is a workhorse. Period.
he should have been getting.
So we gonna put him on the left side or the right side right now, or we gonna wait until we see who the quarterback is?
Here's my thing. We need to see who the quarterback is, but I'm gonna be real with you. You're gonna probably end up having him as Jake Matthews' replacement if he adjusts. That you already got Jake Matthews' replacement in the building. You have to get McGinnis' replacement in the building.
Cause I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think Jake ain't got too much longer, dog.
I'd have traded Jake
He's
after
gonna
the
try to
Super
beat his
Bowl.
dad's record. That's
Like
it.
last year, it was.
So what y'all think about bringing back Wilkerson to replace Storm, or should we let Wilkerson go off in free agency?
bro?
I think we should let Wilkerson go off free agency. Storm is more consistent than Wilkerson when it comes to pass blocking and run blocking. He's a guy that I would take a gamble on. He's proven.
Yeah, well, all bets are off
And if
now.
we're looking
You
at
got a
Jack
new
Nelson,
head coach.
Jack Nelson does fit that Bill Callahan mold, that tackle.
Okay. Hey, but yeah, the offensive line has always been a pet peeve of mine, and I've been wondering why they were grading Wilkinson so doggone high all the time. And every time I saw him, he was just struggling to be able to stand up at times.
Yeah.
You know, but they would grade Wilkinson high. I guess Caleb McGarry was so bad right beside it. Hey man, get that man a passing grade over there. Just give him an A. Just give him an A. Let's go on.
What in the world, bro?
Hey, but Blakberry, but I say this though. I do think that you got to bring in a quarterback that's going to give competition. I know Penix is the man, but here's the thing. Competition breeds competition. You don't want him to get comfortable thinking that he can screw up. You want him to always be able to perform at his best when he's got somebody on his heels. Think about it. If you had a Hall of Famer like Joe Montana that had Steve Young, he kept on the bench because he elevated his play, they won. It would make sense. It works. It works.
See,
the system
that's
works.
what I was saying about Matt Ryan long time ago. But that's another story. That's another story. Is that low?
What in the world, bro? What's going on, fellas? Y'all doing all right?
What's up, Big Low?
Man, we can't complain, bro.
What happened, Bill?
Man, we over here taking it slow like a cat eating a grub and hobo.
No, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What in the world, Bo? What's happening with you, my boy?
Man, we can't complain, man. I heard y'all on here talking this Falcons football, man. I said, let me go ahead and jump on here and see what these boys talking about.
What I'm mostly interested in this offseason. All this other stuff about the offensive line needing help. I don't all the way agree with that. I think the offensive line was fine. But I'm always up for improvement. The running back situation with Tyler Algier, I think him letting it get reported out there, him and his agent letting it be reported out there that he's seeking 3 years for $22 million, 22 over 3. That's him letting the Falcon know, please resign me. I don't want to go no damn well. I don't want to be in no cold weather. I don't want to go play for those sorry ass team. Even though we can't claim we ain't sorry. But
hey, we ain't got the cold weather. Remember, he played college ball at Utah, so he was in the cold before.
Yeah, and now he done got used to this good weather. He ain't trying to go back into no bad weather. So I think that was him, saying like, hey, I'm gonna just put it out there. And before another team come at me with that money, I just want to stay in Atlanta. 22 over 3. Give me that. If I'm in Atlanta, I'm like, shit, we'll throw another 3 on top of it for him. We'll give him 25 over 3.
So y'all think the Detroit Lions might try to come in at Tyler Or do you see the Lions looking at another big name
Nah,
running back in free agency?
nah, they
Nah,
finna go
not the
young.
Lions.
They gonna go young, bro. They gonna go
I
young
think
too.
the I think the New York Giants will come after him though, because you got to remember they got Harbaugh up there, and he's always looking for a bruiser type back to
You
go
got
along with the scat.
Scatterboo.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh,
He was at
Tyler
BYU.
Algier and
That's
Scatterbo.
right. He was at
Ooh,
They
BYU.
got two more running back. That's all right. They got another running
Scatterbo's
back.
coming off that broken leg though. That's the thing. You don't know how he's
and
gonna
they got
play.
Tracy who was hurt too.
Nah, Tracy played the rest of the season.
Yeah, Tracy played the rest of the season. He was solid, even though he was banged up.
Yeah, he was solid. And the other dude that came in behind him was solid.
But Blackberry, but truthfully, out of all the organizations that would make sense, it would be the Giants that would make sense for him because they need a running back right now, consistently.
He ain't gonna be the starter when Scatterboo come back.
Nah,
The
he
Giants
actually
will.
probably would.
Minnesota.
Hey,
If they
the
part ways with
Giants will.
Aaron Jones.
After
Hey, the
March 11th,
Giants
there's
will
gonna be quite a
come.
few teams that's gonna be in need of a good running back after March 11th.
Hey, the Giants will come and go come straight down 85 and hit 316 and go get them a doggone running back. Just like
You ain't
everybody
lying.
else does. Go
Shit,
right over
Tyler
there
Algier
up
fit
to
their
them.
system.
Yeah.
Tyler Algier
Man,
fit their
look,
system perfect.
I ain't gonna lie. I can see the Saints going after Tyler.
Lord, you just made me about to throw up in my mouth just now.
Yeah. Hey, Low.
Boy, that would be heartbreaking.
Well, look, we've been trading players with New Orleans since what?
1966.
Yeah, since
Curtis Lofton.
66. Yeah, we've
Hey,
been
John.
and as much as we hate New Orleans, man, we go down there, they come up here. I mean, just grab whatever it is we don't want, whatever it is they don't want, we go get it. Shoot.
John,
They'll
remember they
kick 'em.
had like three or four players traded back in the 60s in the middle of a game. Remember that?
Yeah. And Morton Anderson, excuse me. Yeah, Morton Anderson was the one that put us in the doggone Super Bowl. They old kicker. Man, look. Bobby Abel was the quarterback here. Man, I mean, we've been going back and forth with New Orleans as far as players are concerned. Just
Joe
like Ryan
Horn.
said back in the 60s. Joe Horn and it was somebody, Ironhead
Curtis Lofton.
Jumping Togethers, all of those jokers.
And Curtis Lofton punk. Well, he was a free agent when he went to or was he traded to New Orleans?
Yeah, he was a free agent.
You say who on Blackberry?
Curtis Lofton punk ass.
Yeah, he was a
I
free
think
agent.
Lofton was a free agent. He just went over there because they was gonna give him that money.
And y'all know, me and Curtis Lofton people used to shoot hoops together down there at Run and Shoot on them late night circuits. I used to get off work. I get off work around by like 12, 1 o'clock at night. Go down there, run and shoot around for a little bit. And I used to see this some bitch, and I wanted to tell him, like, hey man, you're a punk ass motherfucker for going to New Orleans, man. But
you crazy, man.
But I'm down there by myself, and he a big ass some bitch. And I was like, man, I shoot shit out that motherfucker. Going to the floor. But
hey, Blackberry, you used to go to Run and Shoot. This is one I didn't run into you.
I was down there routinely for I just go down there routinely at the end of my shifts, probably by about 3 times out the week.
Man, I used to get off work. Over there at Crown Road, man. Used to drag everybody in there that wanted to go. Yeah.
Hey, so how y'all feel about this Drew Dahmer retirement?
Yeah, that per Adam Schefter.
I can respect it because that man ain't trying to be messed up when he gets in his 40s. Got to remember, Patrick Willis did it, and a few other people did too.
Y'all noticed this offseason, we had a lot of old linemen retired this offseason.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing that a lot of people, and I'm being completely honest, it's one of the reasons why I don't like getting like these second and third generation players, is because if you look at them the ones, especially here lately, them the ones that be retiring early. You think about it. Drew Dahmer's there, he played, retiring early. Andrew Luck retired early. There's a lot of them. You know,
That
they little last
linebacker
name
who
is
played for the
Matthews.
49ers.
Well, remember, Luck had that neck injury. He said he wasn't gambling that, so I understood why he did that.
Yeah,
He was
Luck.
what's his name? Was second generation?
Yeah, Drew Dahlman and Andrew Luck, they both second generation.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
the what's his name from the 49ers that was there
Nah,
when
I don't think Patrick Willis was second
Patrick
generation.
Willis he was
No,
second
Pat.
generation?
Pat Willis wasn't second generation, bro.
Nah, I don't think he was. Yeah, I don't think he was second
Pat,
generation.
Pat retired. Pat said he retired early because he said he was having issues with headaches, issues with his shoulders and his knees. That's why he said he retired early. But the way he
Who was
played,
that one linebacker who retired after like his rookie season who played for the 49ers? Came from Ohio State, I believe.
Oh, I know you talking about.
Oh, you talking about?
He
Yeah.
retired like his second or third season.
second or third.
Yeah.
The young boy. Damn, what that boy name was, man?
He was
I
a good
think he was
linebacker coming into the
Yeah, I
draft, and he
remember
just
him.
quit.
He was second generation too, I believe. If I'm
Who
not
got his
mistaken.
name? 'Cause I know you talking about. I just can't get his name out.
Yeah, tag on. What was that boy name?
'Cause that's right, man. He was beasting, man. Then out of nowhere, he just retired.
Like people don't realize the wear and tear that you have on your body every Sunday, bro. And you got to figure out how to survive every week. A lot of them players, they'll tell you they be having lingering injuries from college. They just don't get reported.
Yeah, you definitely. That's like I said with Tua, bro. Tua might want to make that decision that when you old in the ass,
Chris
you ain't trying
Borland.
to eat
That's
out.
his name. Chris Borland.
Yeah, Chris Borland was a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause, look, Tua, bro, you gonna be old in the ass eating soup out of straw if you keep it up.
At 45.
Yeah, dog. He get hit in the head wrong.
Bro,
Man,
like
that scared me to death, man. That joker was throwing gang signs on the ground.
He was.
But John, that boy ain't been right since he hurt his hip in that Mississippi State game in Alabama. He ain't been right since then. I think if he doesn't get hurt in that game, real talk, I think if he don't get hurt in that game, I honestly believe his career might be a little different. Because I think that was the downfall of Buddy.
Yeah, but because remember in Miami, they was writing Tua off before Mike McDaniels got there.
Exactly. Man, you talking about Tua fingers throwing gang signs or whatever. Like I'm thinking about what if he take a shot and he become a vegetable. That's what I'm thinking about at this point. How many more shots he gonna take?
When they said he might come here, I was like, bro, I don't think that's a good idea because you really gambling with two quarterbacks that can possibly be done with one bad hit.
Well, now, and you're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh, yeah, just hitting the turf wrong.
Yeah, the two just can't go to the ground even a little wrong. That motherfucker might start shaking.
Well, after you've had concussions like that, because see, I mean, I thought that he was done after that episode where he got hit that second time and he, just was down there and, just couldn't do anything. I said, man, look, wrap it up, get out of there, get yourself together. You should get enough in pension to take care of you. All right, sell all that other stuff you got and you just live, man, because once you get hit like that, man, and you start messing with the central processing unit of here, no, time for you to
just go ahead and tell him. Start looking at them boxes. Look at Ali. Look at Tommy Hearns. I'm just being real. Look at James Lightside Tony. You see how his speech is slurred because of all them shots to the head. Tua's gonna be another one.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but he's gonna be another one. Speech gonna be slurred. He's not gonna have use of certain functions in his body because you're killing those brain cells and you're killing those nerves. You can't you only get one computer in the top of your head. Good Lord only give you one.
Yeah,
you can't replace that like a hip.
Yeah. So, and something else, that injuries happen, gentlemen. Injuries just happen. That situation with Michael Penix getting hurt, it wasn't because, see, people like to throw out this term, he's injury prone.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing that, dog.
Yeah, and it's not fair because if the man had blocked his man, if the man had blocked his man, Kirk Cousins wouldn't have gotten hurt. Michael Penix wouldn't have gotten hurt. If people were being blocked properly, if your offensive coordinator had been calling plays to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, okay.
Man, I swear, he thought he was throwing up play for Brett Favre or somebody.
Yeah, I mean, this man back here patting the ball like he got a pack of cigarettes, waiting for the doggone wide receiver to get open.
Every
doggone play. Now, and they were holding for 3.5, 4 seconds sometimes, which is way too doggone long. All right, it's way too doggone long. So I would come on. I remember I would come on Ryan's show, on my show, on various other people's shows. I'm sitting up here looking at tape and looking at film, and I'm looking at, especially, just recently the Super Bowl. Darnold was getting rid of that ball. He was getting rid of that ball, man. Boom, 3-step drop, plant, bounce one time, boom, ball going here, ball going here, ball going there. People meeting the ball. All right. Now I'm looking at my offensive coordinator and I'm looking at my rookie quarterback, and he's not getting any tutelage. He's not getting any training. You're not calling any plays to help him out. All right. Because you know you got a man injured on your blind side. All right. You're not moving the pocket, rolling him out. You're not doing nothing.
Not using enough Tyler Algier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not using enough of just the offensive field. I mean the field. Like you ain't hitting every part of the field. You only directing the scheme to certain parts of the field, not the whole field.
A 6-year-old on Madden 19 call better plays than a man that I'm paying millions of dollars to as an offensive coordinator. Man,
boy, say that, boy. I could goddamn the way I goddamn be drawing that shit up on Madden on these niggas. Shit.
Hey, John, but here's the funny part. Like you were talking about the quarterback in New England. You got to remember, Van Pelt was his quarterback coach up there. That's who taught him that. So guess what?
Penix is getting ready to get schooled on how to be a quarterback.
And for those who don't know who Alex Van Pelt is, came out of Pittsburgh. He's the man that broke all of Dan Marino's records in college. Let that marinate.
Yeah. He was calling them play. He was calling the game too, in that playoff game Cleveland won.
Yes, he was. So just think about it. You got a guy that understands how to be a quarterback, and during that time he played at Pitt, Pitt was dangerous with that dude. And remember, Curtis Martin was his running back at that time.
And see,
I'm telling my age now.
Yeah. Oh, hey. That's another thing. Your quarterback coach now we've been clamoring for the quarterback coach to come out of the booth. No, excuse me. The offense coordinator to come out of the booth and bring your stupid rear end down here on the field. Okay. Be right beside the man. Because see, you're supposed to be grooming this man. You're supposed to be telling him about your offense. You're supposed to be, kind of like, because see, when I think of an offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about Bill Walsh. I'm thinking about Kyle Shanahan. I'm thinking about like Alex Van Pelt, various other people that right there with the quarterback. When the quarterback come off the field after a bad series, he goes and seeks out that offensive coordinator, quarterback coach, whatever. Hey, well, what did you do? What did you see? What's going on? What are you feeling? Well, this is going on. This is going on. The main complaint that Penix had with this joker, when you gonna get the play to me?
Man, come on.
That was his main complaint. That's all I saw. Him doing this, And then and when he was up in the booth, he come to the sidelines doing this.
I think it was some of both that he wasn't getting the plays in on time, and it was something going on with the damn audio in the damn help, because that was something that was going across the league too. The NFL was fucking up on that.
Hey, Blakberry, and here's the crazy part. Now, you were saying that. I was at the New York Jets game on the sideline. John saw them pictures where I was at, and I actually heard Kirk Cousins cussing them jokers out on the side about,
hey, man, Kirk said, get the fucking plays in. That was exactly what he said. He said, get off your ass and get these plays in.
Kurt didn't kill him. But I hope Penix took a page out of that where he builds a rapport with what he has now. Because Tommy Reese, that's a joker that he got to show me. Because he's been trash everywhere he's been. Everywhere he's been. So, it helps that you got Callahan here, who was once an OC. You got Alex Van Pelt here, and he's got two veterans to lean on. This is what Raheem did not do with our offensive coordinator. He didn't bring any veterans in here for the young guy to learn from. Yeah, you got the title, but you still got to learn how to call plays. You still got to learn situational football. It's basic, but complicated.
Raheem thought he was going to be the ton.
Nah, but you can't put a young guy. You can't put a young guy in a spot like that.
Bad audio. Let me see what that is. I think. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, the store, and that might have been you. That I want us to answer this question right here. Is there a vet quarterback that can compete and win against Michael Penix Jr. if he's healthy? If Michael Penix Jr. is healthy?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah,
You still got
the
that
reason
back?
why the
No, you good now,
experience.
your story. You good.
The
Bet that
reason
up.
why will be the experience. Okay. Knowing what to do in certain situations. And that would be the only thing that a veteran quarterback could possibly have over Michael Penix, because if you've been in the wars and you've seen the wars, say for instance, a Joe Flacco comes down here. He still has some pop in that arm. He can't, he might not be able to throw it 100 yards, but anything underneath, because a lot of what quarterbacking is anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that is anticipation. Do you see this man, okay, from what you've seen of this man on tape, the defender, the receiver, can he get past it? Is there any way that he'll be able to do this? If I'm going to throw this 50-50 ball, is it a 50-50 chance by the time the ball get there, if I put it in the right spot, that he can make a play on it and make it at least competitive? But now Penix relies on his arm 100%. That joker, look here, he'll throw a spitball through a doggone needle out. He'll and that should solve everything. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. So experience-wise, I say yeah. That's some people that'll beat him.
What you think, Larry?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I agree, man. Because the simple fact is, like what OG just said, when you even watch Nine play, man, he really do use his arm way too much. And by his mechanics not being very good and him using his arm a lot and him very just going off of that, by him coming out of college, being kind of and just to that stage and coming to the NFL thinking like, okay, I know I can outthrow down to some of these defenders and shit like that. And it's not working. It's not gonna work like that because shit, you got high level guys on the other side of the ball too that's getting paid to understand what you're doing and understand what everybody else doing on the field. So I do feel like a QB vet can come in. Veteran quarterback can come in and take the spot.
I think it'll have to be somebody like maybe Joe Flacco. I'm not sure. Maybe Joe Flacco. But I think when I'm thinking veteran like a Kyler Murray veteran status.
Okay,
like
so if you saying like
Mac Jones veteran
okay,
status.
Okay. If you saying like them,
Jimmy Garoppolo veteran status.
Okay, so if you saying like them, then I say I want to see that. I want to see who's gonna be the dog in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see who's gonna be the dog in that fight. Just off of like he ain't too far from them age wise. Right. Yeah, they got more experience because they done been in the league more longer. This is just his third year. But I think now when it comes to that group, I got to give my boy the edge, man. I got to give my boy the edge.
You gonna give him the edge on Jimmy Garoppolo?
Cause yeah, okay, and understanding game wise, they might have him. You know what I'm saying? Talent wise, like, can you put it all over the field? Shit, only maybe two of them guys can do that right now.
Now remember, it's about what you do, what you do in this system.
Yep.
It's about, you got to think about that. And Jimmy Garoppolo has performed well for a similar system one time before up there in San Francisco.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing too. Like, we ain't seen 9 in the system for real, so we can't even say. We can't really say then, right? Because all these guys have been in systems more than once at the NFL level.
So,
and see, that's why we saying that. That's why I'm saying that a veteran could beat him out.
Yeah, like if we're gonna be honest, then he down sure ain't got no chance then, because he ain't even played down near 30 games in the real system.
Well, he got a chance.
Goddamn True Bubblegum and his best friend. What system was that? So we need to see a real system. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. He'll outdid by a veteran too with them guys too, with Matt Jones and them. He'll just being real, he'll get outdid. Talent wise, maybe no, but understanding and system fit and understanding system, yeah, they'll get him at that, because he don't even have that knowledge yet to even be able to get in the system and adjust and understand where I got to tone my game down to this and do this. So yeah, I agree they'll get him.
Well, I'm gonna say what work against him here. What works against him more so than anything, in my opinion, is bad place. He might be in the wrong place at the wrong time. And that ain't on him. That ain't his fault. You can't control where you go in the draft. So it ain't his fault, but he might be in the wrong place at the wrong time, because we got a new regime in here, and they ain't picked nobody that's on this staff. Nobody's safe on this in this personnel group. Nobody. So you got that working against them. You got the 3 knee surgeries, the 3 repaired knees. That's something that this new regime gonna have to take into account. And then look at what the rest of the league doing. They seen what Seattle just did and said, "Ooh, we can save money on a quarterback and win."
Everybody
with somebody that's been somebody that was probably a tick and a half away from being labeled a journeyman when he won a championship.
But remember that the Seahawks gave Sam Darnold like a 3-year deal when he came over from Minnesota. He ain't signed no 1-year deal.
Yeah, like he gonna be there, so they finna pour into this situation.
That was where Minnesota messed up at, giving him that 1-year deal, and then you just let him walk off in free agency, and that's why the GM got fired in Minnesota.
Well, you can label that as a clerical error. You can label that as a clerical error, because if you smart about it, Minnesota, you match whatever offer Seattle give them. But he himself was being a hair and a tick away from being labeled a journeyman.
Minnesota should have hit that boy with that transition tag.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, when you, like you said, Gas Boy, when you build a team for a quarterback and not around a quarterback, when you do that, you leave a lot of opportunity for you to do other things around the team. Like, we got some damn good talent here that we gonna have to part ways with at some point. You want to try to win with what you got right now. And that's why I say this might be the wrong place, wrong time for him for 2026. Now, if that's why I said I have no problem with bringing in some of those guys that could possibly win that from him. I think you can rejuvenate a guy like Carson Wentz and say, Carson, come in here and see if you can win this job on this young boy.
That boy about as tender as a smoked neck bone. No.
Hey, but he got a full bill of health now.
My boy, I mean, he got a full bill of health. I mean, he's got a full bill of health now, but here's the thing. The reason the reason why Philly got rid of him was because of the fact that he couldn't stay healthy. After he blew the year they went to the Super Bowl, when he blew his knee out in that LA Chargers game, that right there pretty much went downhill because he had an MVP-like year. Now, I know my man Larry was speaking about Mac Jones. I give you this. I know about Mac Jones personally. Put it this way. Mac played for the winningest coach in the state of Florida as a high schooler and did not lose a state championship at all. So when you play for a guy like that, they came, and matter of fact, Corky Rogers, God rest his soul, played for Bobby Dodd. So for the Georgia Tech fans, the stadium that is named after is one of the winningest coaches in college football. That groom, he pretty much took them lessons, put them on Mac. Mac gets lucky and goes to Bama. Starts in the COVID year and plays an all SEC schedule. Had pretty much, let's put it this way. He had Heisman numbers. Devontae beat him out. He had Heisman numbers. Wins the national championship. Comes to the league. Okay, he's on the bench. He comes in and lights it up in Frisco. So he comes from passing systems. He comes well developed because all his coaches he's played for, high school, college, fundamentals. He gets to the pros. All it is game speed, repetition, and knowing that playbook. And if you look at, and let's be real, if Brock Purdy, you know what I'm saying, didn't catch fire, they pretty much got their franchise right there. And Jones sitting on the bench. Jones could be a franchise quarterback.
I think that's why they might not let him walk.
That's why I'm saying it'll cost us to get him. Just to be honest, I wouldn't mind that. But
one of the things that hindered Mac Jones in New England was when Bill Belichick made Matt Patricia the OC.
Exactly. And you apparently see what happened when he went to San Francisco. We saw Mac Jones that we saw in Alabama. Same guy. And I watched him when he was at Bowles High School, same school Chipper Jones came out of, by the way. And real talk, when you look at Mac doesn't look impressive at all when you see him without them pads, but you put them pads on, he turned into Superman. And we know us, some of us Georgia fans on here know that man very well. So outside of us knowing him, the thing is he would push Penix's game to the next level, or he's gonna push past Penix. At this point, it's either like my slogan is for the Birdcage: you either get right or you get left. Penix either gonna get right or he gonna get left. Ain't no in between. I hate that he came into a situation like this right now, but fellas, hey, this is business. The business of the Falcons is to try to win a Super Bowl at this point. Something we've never done. So I love them, but guess what? I love the logo a little bit more.
Facts. And if it would have been done the right way,
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's just more than quarterback too that gonna solve us even to get to the damn Super Bowl. Just
agreed. We still got to be able to stop the run. We don't even have a true defensive tackle right now. We still got holes on this team.
True number 2 cornerback, good depth at linebacker.
Exactly.
Right, because we ain't even got no number 2 linebacker right now with Kaden Ellis being a free agent.
Yeah. And think about it. And Bertrand is like a chicken with his head cut off. Pretty much. Don't really always left behind. Don't really understand coverages.
Team in 2026. I'm gonna write a letter.
He don't even need to be a special teams player, to be honest.
I'm gonna write a damn letter to all the blame. Like, you still doing stupid shit,
man. You need to go ahead and let him start his coaching process.
I think we need to let Big Low. Big Low probably go out on the road and give him some suggestions for some linemen. That's where I'm at with it. Hey, Low, you already know I'm already putting out my videos for the underlings that people don't pay attention to, bro.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We definitely don't need them this year,
because fellas, it's a kid at Morgan State right now, 6'4", 220, plays like Diablo. All he needs is a couple of biscuits and some collard greens. Get him about 10 or 15 more pounds. Name is Eric Hunter. I put out the video today. Go look at his highlights. His nickname is E40, and he literally is leaving Morgan State as the second leading school tackler with 298 total solo tackles in his career.
Is he's a junior?
He's a senior this year.
Oh, you're a senior?
Yeah. The other dude, think about it. He's on that same list with Willie Lanier, Hall of Fame linebacker. That should tell you something. Dude flies around the ball and he can cover. Does not come off the field. Plays special teams. Does it all. And he can play edge as well. So if you need him to step down on the edge from time to time, he's a Diablo type of player. He just need a little bit more weight.
What's y'all thoughts on Demetrius Crown over the offensive tackle out of Texas A&M?
I agree. I think fundamentally he's a mean SOB. Good hands, quick first step, and
Big
tough
as
as neck,
shit.
tough as a $2 steak.
Big as shit.
Yeah,
That's
he
a big old
boy.
boy.
What about the kid out of Georgia Tech?
I'm worried about the boy from Texas A&M's footwork. That's the biggest thing about him.
Yeah, because he
He a
did
big old
stumble a
strong
few
boy.
times at that combine.
Yeah, he be out there stomping roaches.
Hey, Lo, what you think about that boy Rutledge out of Georgia Tech?
He
Oh
a dog.
man, yeah, he a
He a
dog.
dog.
For
Y'all don't
sure.
like Michael Morris out of the UGA either?
Oh yeah, Michael
Oh yeah,
Morris
that guard. Oh yeah.
he
Oh yeah.
nasty, but he not gonna be there. I can tell you that now. He gonna get snatched earlier than Rutledge. We got a better chance of
Hey,
getting
that
Rutledge
boy,
than we do him.
man,
Y'all,
Morris, did that boy trap so big? Did that boy run like an
Facts.
action figure?
y'all talking about the linebackers though. Like one thing, a lot of people ain't really thought about is that, like, because I know Caden Ellis, he's gone.
Y'all
But,
think he ain't coming back?
Nah, he ain't coming back. He told me at the last game, you like, yeah, y'all gonna have a good team next year. I like, oh yeah, okay, he gone. But
Caden will probably go to Frisco with Morris. How much you want to bet?
I think he gonna go to Detroit.
But I think he gonna team up with one of his brothers, either in New England or Denver.
I think he gonna go to Detroit.
That's a strong possibility.
He did talk about how cool it'd be for him to be able to play with his brothers.
But
That's
I don't
crazy.
see,
That all
I
three
just
of them
don't-
in the league, bro.
What
I
about
just don't
CJ Allen?
understand why nobody's really talking about the possibility of getting the Kobe Dean. Because wasn't he there? Ian Cunningham was there whenever they got Kobe Dean, right?
Yeah. And they cutting him because of his injuries. We all know Nakobe can play, but can he get a clean bill of health?
Yeah, that's the big question.
When was the last injury?
This year. This year that just went by. That was why they drafted Jahai.
One healthy year. I think he only had like one healthy year.
Yep. And they drafted Jahai Campbell out of Alabama because of that. And that's the reason why he's pretty much moved out of Philly.
Oh, I thought they said because of the money. They wouldn't have.
It's not just the money, it's also the injuries too. Like I live up here in Philly. John and them will tell you that. So I've seen and heard stuff on the radio. Ike Reese said on the show that it was mainly because of the injuries that hurt him, because the production wasn't a problem when he was healthy. He was lights out. It's the fact that Philly doesn't want to invest into a guy that could possibly be in a hospital or whatnot at this point. You know, young guy, you put money into him and he's been hurt majority of his rookie contract. That's not good business. And Howie ain't finna spend money like that.
What about CJ Allen?
He'll be gone in the first round.
First round?
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah, he gone. Me and Lo talked about that. That was it. Lo, we said that's a dream if we get something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you got CJ Allen, boy. You be in there.
Who else linebacker wise would y'all go after?
Man, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really care what we pick in that second round if we don't trade back or something like that. I don't care who we pick as long as they don't. I don't think they need to go pick no damn. Just don't pick a quarterback. That's all I'm gonna say. But I don't care what else they. But for my preference, I would like to go corner or defensive or true zero. I think that'd be the latest I would get it. A true zero in this draft, because I'm not as optimistic about the defensive line in this draft as everybody else is. I see a lot of projects. I see a handful of guys I really like. I see a whole lot of other projects. But if we were to go linebacker, I wouldn't be mad at getting number 0 out of Texas.
Who, Anthony Hill?
I wouldn't mind getting that boy Anthony Hill. He is a specimen.
Anthony Hill going in the first round, bro. You might as well hang that up.
I think he might fall though. I think he might
Nah, he
fall.
going first round,
He
Blackberry.
going first, bro. They already got him going first round just because of his tape.
Nah, I get it. I know. I get it. But if he
No,
falls,
I
that's
ain't
why.
gonna, and I'm not deterring you because if you right about it, I ain't gonna argue that. I'll be happy with it.
Oh, give me
Somebody need to
Jacob
put out
Rodriguez. Jacob
somebody need to put
Rodriguez.
out an AI video of him with a bomb mask, so he'll fall. That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Blackberry, there's a kid that we can get in the second round, out of Ole Miss, defensive tackle. Xavion, I think it's I always mess up his last name, Williams. And he's a monster at that D tackle, 6'8", 300, a little over 335, 340. And I put it this way: turn on the tape of him this year because he had to sit behind two great studs last year, and he stood out. He not only eats tackles, pause, he can get in that backfield and cause pressure, and also he can play the run. Does it all. 6'8". The only problem that we gonna have with him, he's been arrested twice at Ole Miss.
That's what you
That's
want.
the only problem we gonna have.
Let him
Well, he
fall.
won't be a Falcon.
Let him fall, man. That Falcons feel too
But
loud,
below, you
Blackberry.
know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah, I know you talk about. You talk about that.
That's who was making That's who was making all them plays against Georgia in the Sugar Bowl,
So no wood.
and then did it in Athens.
He ain't gonna be no
Like
Falcon. All the blank ain't gonna. You see them two arrests, he gonna say nope. I don't need no bad press, no bad PR right now.
the only other guy I would look at that zero tech is a kid out of Auburn. That's another one. I can't think of his name. Lo, you might know it right offhand.
I know you talk about. You talk about
He got like two last names, bro.
what is it? He like numbers like 12 or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that. But he play in the middle. He a big 300. He a big 335 pounder too. 6'3", around 6'3", 6'4".
I agree with Blackberry though. If you need to get a cornerback too, or you need to get a legit because Anyamata gone.
You think he'll about it? You don't think they're gonna offer
he
him?
gone.
I think we're
He
gonna
gonna
see a
come
whole
stay here.
new D line, man.
What about Diggs, man? Isn't he a free agent?
A whole new D line.
You want that headache here in Atlanta?
I'm good on Trayvon.
Larry, you don't like Ruka and Brandon Doyle's?
I like Brandon Doyle, but Ruka Roro, I don't know about him, bro.
Root just been playing out of position, Larry. That's why we don't have a true zero tech. He's not he's a 3 or 4 tech.
Jared, huh?
But no, listen to this. Let me tell you why I like Brandon Doyle. He bring that effort and energy every play. I done seen a lot of times last season where Root was looking like a goddamn washing machine.
I don't know, man. Root.
Hey, you ain't lying, but here's the question. How many times did you see JPJ getting doubled?
That's true. That's true.
Because JPJ caused a lot of people to eat last year on that line.
Now, what about LaKale London? You don't like LaKale London, Larry?
No. I like the effort of them type of guys like Brandon Daughters and LaKale London. Like, I seen one play with LaKale London just got them bulldozed to center. Like, sometimes Root give us that effort because I look at when we played certain offensive linemen, it seemed like they was more physical than us, depends. And then it seemed like some games when we played bullshit O-line, Root was able to really just take over. I don't know that because of competition that we played down, but I like the effort that guys like LaKale and Brandon Doyle's Braun. Root, he seemed like he that church boy shit. I ain't with that, dog. I like them go get us, bro. I like them go
Rook
get
is
us.
dog, bro. I remember
He's just out of position. Rook is a dog. I wasn't the biggest fan of him like that, and Loa tell you, but he won me over because once he get going, he's very similar to John Randall. Small, but mean as heck. Just like John Randall used to be. Difference is he just don't talk trash.
I remember the last game of the season, not this past year, but before that, Grady Jarrett last game. And we was in we had the little seats right behind the bench. Bro, I watched Root cuss Grady out, bro.
Damn.
Root man, I don't even want to hear that. Root threw his helmet, all kind of stuff. He was doing, and I don't know if y'all remember, that's when we got torched by the Panthers. Ruben, he was the only one that was showing any kind of passion out there.
Grady come over there, hey man, everybody just keep going with it, man. Just keep going with it.
Exactly.
Keep going with it, guys. Let's just keep going with it, okay? It's gonna be okay. And take your ass to Chicago, nigga. No, I'm just bullshit. Hey, Grady, if you hit it, I'm just bullshitting, Grady. If you hit it, I'm
No,
just
he ain't.
bullshit.
He ain't. No, he's
he
telling the
ain't.
truth. That's
Hey,
fact.
Where Big
what-
Will at when you need him?
hey, Grady can't half step in Chicago. Them fans there will wait for you in the parking lot.
Man,
Look.
that Joker
If
played all
Chicago,
the playoffs and you wouldn't even known it.
if Chicago ends up with somebody like Lee Hunter up there with Grady, it might be a different story though.
He a project.
You ain't lying.
Project, man.
Lee Hunter a project, bro. He just
No,
big.
How's
Lee
he a
fit what they
project?
do in
How?
Chicago.
Explain that to me. How's he a project?
I ain't going. Okay, bro.
I'll explain it.
Okay, go for it.
He just rely on his size, and that's it.
But you don't think he
You look
relies
at
on the
film, you
skill?
can tell.
No,
He like a Shamar Stewart.
just
That
because
he
you
just out there
big,
holding block.
yeah, just because you big don't mean don't have no technique.
But he does though. He's got
No,
good
he don't.
extension.
He
Shit.
ain't got no technique.
He had 22 pressures on the QB. That's pretty healthy. Getting in there, and plus him, combined with our draft picks from last year, I think he'd be a good little fit in, rotational. Not all, every down player, but he's a good run stopper.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he would be good for that. But shit,
I
you gonna
But
have
we
to pressure
rotate
them
so
bitch
many
straight.
players anyway. I feel like he'd be a good lockdown third down guy. Even hell, as much as we rotate guys in.
Poor technique gets exposed at the next level. On a professional level, poor technique gets exposed. You
But do you
got
think he's got poor technique, or is it just
it. He don't have any technique. It ain't even that he got poor technique. He doesn't use anything other than his
Bull rush.
strength.
He just
Bull
bull
rush. That's
rush.
all he tried to do.
That's it.
And
That's his
at the next
technique.
level, that'll get exposed. Like it's a lot of guys that's his size in the NFL that's sitting on the bench. That's literally just roster filler guys.
You think Jordan Davis has poor technique and just use his size?
Man, Jordan, but it's different with him.
what about with Miller?
Now, hey, you right, Lo. He ain't a technical guy, but it's just something real nasty about that.
That's a whole nother kind of size, Bo.
I don't see that the tenaciousness that Jordan Davis showed. If Lee Hunter showed that kind of tenacity, then yes, I say, man, for sure, bring him in. I don't give a fuck about him not having no technique, but he
Man,
don't show that kind of tenacity though.
Jordan Davis ain't become that type of dog until he got next to Jalen Carter, going
That's
back to
it.
when he was at Georgia. Let's be real on that.
Jalen Carter
And
got
he
that
slowed
same
down.
Let's be
tenacity.
real.
Yeah,
He
the
lost
boys
a lot
fed
of
off
weight,
each
but
other.
he really bad to get
And
in shape to
but
really be
but
fun.
y'all got but here's the thing. It's also where you bred at too. Remember, Jordan Davis' mama made him play football. If you
But that's
heard that story, she made him play. He didn't want to play. Jalen Carter was trying to get up out of Apopka, Florida. You ever been around there, you understand it. Warren
Yeah,
Sapp, Sammy Smith, them boys
wow,
around there, they live different.
we
wow.
don't need no more crash outs though. Like JPJ, that's the whole thing. You can't get nobody from Georgia. It's a crash out.
Nah, that ain't true. Because guess what? Jalen
Half the
Walker
team
wasn't a
from
crash
Georgia's been
out.
arrested. Half the Georgia team been arrested already this year.
And
Okay,
again, when
bro.
they get to the NFL or whatnot, you don't really hear too much from them.
And these
Just
guys
saying.
be young, bro, in college, bro. Like
At,
everybody make mistakes,
do,
bro. Like,
do you
God
not
damn.
realize that Athens PD arrest them boys for freaking speeding? You ain't heard nobody down there robbing
Serious
folks or doing
charges.
stuff. The
Yeah.
only
No, you
the
didn't
only
hear
person.
nothing about Julio Jones in the off season. That's who you didn't hear nothing about.
Let me guess, you must be an Alabama fan.
Fuck no.
Oh, I'm gonna say because you sitting there kind of
You said
feeling
you
like that.
cussing. You
No,
Yeah,
cussing
you
in here.
cussing.
no. Hell, ain't no Alabama fan over here. I live in Mobile, but ain't no Alabama fan.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, man. The Athens Police Department, bro, they don't play by that speeding round up.
Facts.
They
No.
legit on that.
No, look, I come up through I come down. What did I come down? I come down when I'm coming out of Jefferson or Pendergrass, What's that you hit to get into Athens from over there? It ain't 124. It's God dog it, what that 129. When I hit 129 out of there to get to Athens, right? So there's this road that goes through the little side part before you get into the town part of Athens. If you coming up on the back part of 129, I turned. Now there's no signs that say no trucks on this street. No signs. It's a truck route that you can literally take to get to the Kroger over there down there by College. Not in College Station, but on that back part of where the campus is at.
Yeah.
So I come down that street regularly, weekly, for years. And the same cop has seen. Now I know he the same cop because I done looked the motherfucker dead in his face about 4-5 times. So I know it's the same beat cop every night that sit in that same spot. He pulls me over one night in my truck. And I'm like, damn, what I do? I must got a light out or something. He come to the window and he say, you going a little faster around that there bend there. I was like, huh? You gonna come faster around that bend over there. I'm saying, I'm gonna be real with you. I can't understand what the fuck you saying. You going kind of fast around, you going too fast around that bend. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry, sir. He was like, I'm gonna give you a warning this time. I was like, all right. The next night, he pulled me over again. He's like, didn't I talk to you yesterday about going around and get being and just going around and get them being too goddamn fast? Like, man, I was like, okay. I said, sir, I don't think I went around that corner that fast, but if you say so. He was like, next time you goddamn tick, goddamn, okay? Last warning, I'm gonna get you. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, the damn cop looked like him and his brothers and his sisters all got the same uncles and nephews. Like they all got the nephew is the uncle and the damn uncle is the dad.
He his own grandpa.
He's
Got some uncle daddies out there, cousin uncles.
And little Athens not even really like that kind of town, but everybody that's in Athens is been there. They ain't go. They don't go nowhere.
Man,
Exactly.
you better
God's
be careful.
country.
You better be careful talking about them inbreds like that.
God damn it! Now I talked to you last night about them around that being.
Bro, I was in Athens one time on a official visit. I was riding with my boy T Rob. He the DB coach of Tavares Robinson and David Metcalf. Bro, I forgot where we come from, like a steakhouse or something. Bro, we got pulled over by the police. We wasn't even going fast. Police officer said, I don't know if y'all know Tavares Robinson, but he old cocky joker boy. So you talking to the police officer, he was like, hey man, look, like we don't mean no trouble. He like, I'm a coach at University of Georgia. Police officer like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you Kirby Smart. You don't need to be speeding around here. They don't play no games when it comes to that speed in Athens, bro.
Nope. You mean that when he said that they don't give a damn if you was. They don't give a damn if you was the goddamn what was the other motherfucker that coached George back in the day? All them damn.
Oh, Vince Dooley.
Vince Dooley.
Yeah, they don't give a damn if you him. Shit.
It's only one person around that city that don't get no grief, and he used to speed around there. My godfather Clarence K confirmed it. Herschel Walker could get away with anything in Athens. They don't bother that dude at all.
I wouldn't either.
Herschel get away. Herschel used to drive. If y'all remember, Lo, I know you heard the story about that white Trans Am he used to have back in the day.
Oh yeah, he from the town over where I grew up at.
Yeah, because my guy there said it was nothing to see him. He said he was the only one that could drive 100 miles an hour. Everybody else was getting locked up even back then.
Did he have a Firebird on the hood?
Yes, he did.
Had that screaming chicken.
But here's the thing though. Georgia didn't give him that car. That was University of Virginia that gave him that car because they thought he was gonna go there. So yeah, you see that white Thunderbird around the highways, you knew it was Herschel because he was the only one that had one that looked like that.
Out in Johnson County.
Yep, the pride of Johnson County.
Man.
What's up with your Ghost Peppers? All right, man. So before we get up out of here, man, I want to ask everybody a very important question. Are we gonna go around the horn? What's the most important thing for the Falcons to do this offseason? We'll start with you, Larry.
Win football games.
In the offseason?
Hell yeah, you gotta come up with shit. That's all thing I want to hear, dog. I don't give a damn about that, dog. I want to see some fucking wins. Shit. Shit, I'm tired of beefing that niggas at work. I'm tired of 8 years of work. This shit's serious, dog.
But they be waiting on you at this vending machine.
Yeah, I got a Sparta fan and Detroit fan. These niggas be on my head, man. Shit.
Hey, but they be like, hey, nigga, what you got on my Snicker bar, nigga?
Shit. But nah, though, man, I ain't gonna lie, though, man. I just hope that we put together a complete competent team, man, and the coaching staff really have a great plan for success, man. And we out to the Rocket.
All right. What about it, Big John? What's the most important thing for these Falcons to do this offseason?
Man, it's so many things, man. I just can't pick one.
Well, what come to mind to you first? What's the first thing came to mind?
Getting Michael Penix healthy.
Okay.
Getting Michael Penix healthy. Because I'll see. As soon as I said that, I said finding another quarterback came into my mind. Dang. Cause hey man, that's why I'm saying, man, we football. We football, man.
John, what you know about that term, man? You know it's a military term.
Where did I get it? Tango and Cash. Remember that movie, Tango and Cash?
Nope.
Kurt Russell and Stallone.
Oh shit! Now you just say you got Kurt Russell in it, so I'm definitely finna go look it up.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Anything Kurt Russell in it, I'm watching it.
Man, that Joker, I didn't realize this Joker been in the movies for a long time, man. That was one of Disney's sweethearts when he was a teenager. But moving on.
All right, ATL, what you got on it? What you think? What's
Stay
most important
there.
thing going to do?
Stay the hell out of jail.
I see y'all took the comical route with this question.
No, I'm being serious. It ain't comical. I'm being serious. Stay the hell out of jail. That's all you got to do. And show up for yes, anything. I can't handle this no more. They got to be showing up to play. We can't be having none of this side detention, going on.
So what you think? They need to give everybody a babysitter this all season?
I don't know about a babysitter, but damn, something.
Well,
or just be an adult. I mean, goddamn, have a head on your shoulders.
How about it, Lo?
I think you need to shore up. I think they need to worry about shoring up their defense. They're gonna miss a lot of pieces after free agency. And if you want to continue what you're doing, what you started on last year with, that competent defense, top 5 in the league in sacks, and getting off the field on third downs, like you literally gonna have to worry about that cornerback. You have to worry about that linebacker and that defensive line. Like, I know we got a lot of pieces that we got to fill on offensively, but running backs are a dime a dozen. I know everybody loves Tyler Algier, but I mean, running backs they fall out of trees like acorns fall out of trees. At the end of the day, you got to make sure that you get you got to make sure that you get a competent quarterback too. You need a linebacker and you need somebody on that defensive line.
Oh, y'all always hurt my feelings when y'all say running backs fall out trees like acorns, stuff like that. It hurt my damn feelings. I'm a damn running back. Hurt my damn feelings. Like, Blakberry, you can be replaced.
that last collective bargaining agreement where they flipped everything and had the rookie contract, that really messed the running back market up.
But you know what? I like what Bijan said last offseason, how he talks to he talks to other running backs, especially the young ones coming up, and tell them like, hey, we got to diversify our buns, so to speak. We got to be more versatile. You got to be an option in the passing game and the running game, and you got to be able to step in there and pass block. And so I like Bijan stressing it to the other running backs around the league that, hey, if you want to be value mode, you got to bring more value to the team. So we're going to see how that work out, though, for the future of the running back position. We're going to see how that work out. Let me see. Damn, some folks just fell off. Historian, what you got on it, man? What you think the most important thing for the Falcons to do this offseason?
I need them to fix the trenches and get the linebacker depth correct at this point. Because when you look at where most of our games have been lost, our games have been lost in the trenches. And you have to fix that because everything else flows when you have both sides of the ball in the middle of the field squared away. And then I would say you need to look at getting a corner number 2. I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss people off. John know me as the bad guy, and I don't care. Look at getting a quality corner and getting somebody, not just because they big brother play here. Yeah, I'm taking shots, and y'all can tell him I said it too. I'm taking shots. Bring in a corner that actually is gonna ball this year because we need a number 2.
Avion Terrell.
Yep, I'm taking shots because everybody wants to bring AJ's brother here. For what?
I like it.
For what? You got Colton Hood out there. You got the kid out of South Carolina. And I'm talking about where
I like Colton Hood.
Exactly.
Like
Colton Hood, I'm gonna be 100 with you. Colton Hood is one of the nastiest corners that's out here. And people sit there and sleep on it or whatnot, but he would fit into that number 2 role. And my thing is put Kobe Bryant in the slot. Let him go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that, bro. Colton Hood, AJ, Kobe Bryant running that, and you're gonna let Billy Bowman run free, and you're letting Xavier Watts go all over the place. Come on.
Is Cole Hood from Tennessee?
I'm not sure where he's from exactly, and that's my thing. And then here's the last point I got for you.
He played at Tennessee.
Yeah, he played at Tennessee.
Okay, no problem.
Go right now. You need to be looking at a number 2 receiver at this point. Look at all levels. Don't just let a Nick Nash just walk away because Nash was supposed to get an opportunity and he didn't get their real shot here. When you bring in a guy that actually is known as a threat, let him grow. Let him get into the role. And don't be afraid to scout HBCUs. Too much talent being wasted. That's all I got.
Okay. I'll tell you what I think most important thing for the Falcons to do this offseason. Most important thing to do is know what your quarterback situation gonna be. You need to know what it's gonna be before training camp. You need to know exactly what you're doing at quarterback. And I need you to be all in on it and be unapologetic about it too. And my reason for that is because whatever you choose to do at quarterback is going to let a lot of let me not even speak for the rest of the fans. It's going to let me know that the direction that you told me you were going is where you actually plan on going with this offense. You're going to run the ball and set the pass up with the running game. It's going to let me know that you truly mean that. And I'll explain that further in the future. But that's the most important thing for me. But hey, man, we finna wrap this thing up. Hey, John, you want to let them know what you got going on this week?
Tune in tomorrow night to the eye test, where we will further this particular discussion as well as some other things. We're gonna dig a little bit more into this James Pierce situation because some stuff in the milk ain't clean.
Ugh. Unclean milk. That sounds regurgitative.
Oh, force regurgitative.
Hey Larry, man, tell them about your what you got going on with your gaming, man. Where they can
Hey
find
man,
your
y'all
gaming
can
at.
find me at Silent Gaming TV, man, on YouTube, man. I play all type of games, you know. I'm sooner or later, man. I'm gonna try to start getting into talking sports and stuff like that once I get a little more comfortable, man.
So y'all go check out that game,
Yes,
my boy
sir.
Gaming on YouTube, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody that came through on the panel today. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, that sub button, all them buttons. Appreciate everybody that came in the chat, everybody that's gonna come after the fact. This has been another edition of Fan Speak, where we drop the motherfucking link. This been the home team with Blakberry. This Blakberry, no C, just a K. Catch me on the flip side.
Bye-bye.
And shout out to Trey.